Prince Harry and his new wife Meghan Markle have arrived in a converted electric Jaguar for their wedding reception at Frogmore House, after a multicultural wedding the likes of which Britain's royals, and the millions watching, have never seen before. Around 200 guests were due to join the couple at the evening event at the 17th century Frogmore Mansion, in the grounds of Windsor Castle, where Meghan, wearing an aquamarine ring which once belonged to Princess Diana, was due to make a speech to guests. They travelled in a silver blue open-top Jaguar E-Type Concept Zero, which was originally manufactured in 1968, and now runs on electricity on her way to the English country house which stands in the home park of Windsor Castle, and is part of the Crown Estate. It is only open to individuals on 3 days of the year. The bride's evening dress is designed by Stella McCartney, and is a bespoke lily white high-neck gown made of silk crepe, while her Aquazzura shoes are silky satin with soles painted in baby blue. Her hair, styled by George Northwood, was in a relaxed updo, with loose strands tucked behind her ears amid a breeze. She was spotted wearing the large ring on her right hand, which once belonged to Harry's mother. A double-decker coach full of guests arrived at the entrance to Frogmore House for the evening reception at 7:15 p.m. The coach had arrived from Coworth Park Hotel in Ascot, where Princes Harry and William spent the night before the wedding. Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie arrived in a black Bentley at 7:30 p.m. while Sophie, Countess of Wessex, arrived just before 8 p.m. in a Land Rover Discovery. Actor James Corden, who attended the ceremony earlier with his wife Julia Carey, is set to play the role of host and entertainer for the reception, it is reported. Guests invited to Frogmore House, a royal estate in Windsor Home Park, were given a few hours after the lunch to rest and change outfits. Earlier Meghan became the first mixed-race member of the royal family, in an extraordinary journey for a girl born in Los Angeles to a white father and African-American mother, who fought her way through the tough world of show business to land a plum role in the TV series Suits. Harry and Meghan's big day couldn't have been more different than royal weddings of the past, especially because the prince was visibly emotional throughout, and guests suggested it was the most diverse major event in the Queen's 66-year reign, with heavy influences from the US and Meghan's mixed-race background. The prince had looked tearful when he saw his bride for the first time, grabbing her hand telling her, "You look amazing, I missed you," before tenderly lifting her veil. They will spend their first night as a married couple at Windsor Castle, and are expected to return to Kensington Palace in London on Sunday. The new Duke of Sussex also said thank you, after his father Prince Charles walked the now Duchess of Sussex down the aisle of St George's Chapel, Windsor, having stepped in at the last moment for Meghan's father Thomas. The newlyweds shared tears, laughter and a passionate kiss in front of their hundreds of VIP guests, dominated by Hollywood stars including the Clooneys, the Beckhams, Idris Elba, Oprah Winfrey, Tom Hardy and James Corden. Elton John, who sang at Princess Diana's funeral in 1997, performed at the lunchtime reception hosted by the Queen, in a poignant nod to Harry's late mother, who died when he was only 12. All the senior British royals were also there to support the couple, including Her Majesty the Queen, Prince Philip, Harry's best man Prince William and his wife Kate, who brought George and Charlotte, but left baby Louis with the nanny. The former actress managed to make a tearful Harry giggle as they exchanged vows before being pronounced man and wife by the Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby. Despite being an Anglican church service, it had a distinctly American feel, with a US bishop delivering a passionate address that appeared to make some royals snigger, and a gospel choir filling the chapel with music from Benny King and Etta James. But there was also much of the great British pageantry that royal fans around the world love, all set in the fairy tale surroundings of Windsor Castle, on a stunning May spring day. Meghan chose acclaimed British designer Claire Keller, the first female artistic director at the historic French fashion house Givenchy, to design her dress. She also wore a Queen Mary diamond band tiara, loaned to her by the Queen. On the steps of the chapel, Meghan asked her new husband discreetly, "Do we kiss?" And Harry whispered "yeah" before passionately planting one on her lips. Outside St. George's Chapel, more than 100,000 fevered well-wishers gathered, in glorious British sunshine, and cheered the couple, as they started their new married life in the Grand Ascot Landau carriage. Meghan waved and smiled to the crowds, and said wow to her new husband while, in his inimitable style, he said back, "I'm ready for a drink now." As the newlyweds were swept through Windsor greeting huge crowds waving Union flags, the VIP guests were taken up to the castle for a lavish lunch, and drinks hosted by the Queen. Guests praised the relaxed atmosphere and diverse feel. Sarah Ferguson, ex-wife of Prince Andrew, said, "I have had a lovely day, and it is wonderful to see so many people out for this lovely occasion." The newlyweds had emerged from St. George's Chapel to loud cheers from the crowd this afternoon. Stopping at the top of the stone steps, the pair shared a kiss to the delight of onlookers. The couple were waved off and watched by members of the royal family, as they left in an open-top Ascot Landau, for a carriage procession through Windsor.